This your boy Thecka Jones, and you tuning in to the FROCAST on nappyafro.com.
Hey, what up? It's Killer Mike checking in to nappyafro.com. Make sure you keep it 100. Before I sound rap gang, bang, bang, bang. Run the jewels on food, and I'm gone. Yeah.
Yo, what's going on, people? It's your boy King Germ. Letting y'all know that Nappy Afro has finally done it. Finally got us a Patreon. So if you all about supporting the team and supporting the dream, we got 4 different levels for y'all. We got a $1 level, a $5 level, a $25 level, and for y'all big dogs out there, we got a $250,000 level. So, go check it out, nappyafro.com/Patreon, and support the team.
nappyafro.com.
You are now tuned into the dopest podcast on the Nappy Afro Network. This is the FROCAST presented to you by nappyafro.com. This is your boy, the host with the most, King Germ, a.k.a. the People's Champ, a.k.a. the most electrifying motherfucking podcast of the day, a.k.a. the next door neighbor of Danny Tanner, a.k.a. LeBron Flames, a.k.a. the King of the Lames, a.k.a. the illegitimate son of Carl Weathers, a.k.a. Germ Cena, a.k.a. Fat Sajak, a.k.a. the Brooks Bandit, a.k.a. Mr. Sensible Shoes, a.k.a. Bill Goldberg in the bedroom, a.k.a. ASAP Stocky, a.k.a. the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. And my last a.k.a. I am the FROCAST. I'm now joined by my lovely co-host, the elegant, the lovely, the problematic, yet well-spoken one, Queen Germ. Queen Germ, say what's up to the people.
What's up, people? It's your girl, Queen Germ, a.k.a. Miss Savannah, a.k.a. I'm educated yet ignorant, a.k.a. the Queen of QVC, a.k.a. Bipolar Mom, a.k.a. I hear no one, and a.k.a. your grade is your motherfucking grade. I'm in the building.
Queen Germ's in the building, man.
Say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest. Don't forget, this episode of the FROCAST is sponsored by the good people at Dr. Abrasive, who wants to remind you the crew at Dr. Abrasive Network would like for you to enjoy this dope episode of the FROCAST. But when you find life getting a little fake, cautious, and polite, come over to the network that will put you back in the game. We know you want to find out if Havana Ginger is on Snapchat. We also know you like the top 10 rankings. Well, they give you all that and more over there because everyone likes more and it's free. Come through, browse the Dr. Abrasive site, and if you enjoy the space, join their mailing list. They're giving away one new subscriber each month, a $25 Apple or Google Play gift card just for joining their newsletter. Now, listen, if you can't find a better way to go join somebody's newsletter, people, you get newsletters sent to your fucking inbox all the time. This newsletter is actually giving you something back. So go over to Dr. Abrasive, that's DoctorAbraceive.com, join the newsletter, and enter for a chance to win a $25 gift card. Simple as that. That was our sponsor for the week. Queen Germ, how's your week been?
It's been pretty eventful.
Eventful?
Yeah, it has, and it's still early in the week.
Oh.
But it's been, it's been good. I've had the opportunity to do quite a few things this week in a couple of days, dealing with students, dealing with, issues, trying to get things resolved. Although the people, don't really value what I do, but I do the best that I can.
Amen. That's how it is in this world. My week, it's been shitty, to say the least.
Has it?
Yes.
Why? Like
I told y'all last week, I had to undergo surgery on Thursday to repair my broken foot. And ever since Thursday, my life has been a living nightmare. I can't do anything for myself. It's like it's a struggle to do anything, and I'm just over it. And I'm going to be in this cast until at least February the 7th. And that is not cool because this cast hurts. Like, I don't know if they put it on right or my foot shifted in it after they made it. I don't know what the fuck going on, but this shit gotta go. And like I told my son the other day, I see how supervillains are made because every time I look at my foot or I experience some pain, I just think about, like, who did this to me? I'm here because of him. And, so I see how them supervillains are made in those movies.
So you going crazy, in other words.
You would go crazy, too, if your foot itching, you can't scratch it.
Maybe, but I wouldn't be going crazy if I had put myself in the situation.
I didn't put myself in the situation.
You did not have an accident at the job. You didn't have an accident in a car or something falling out the sky on you, you niggas was playing.
And
so I have very little sympathy for somebody who is playing and has an accident, and then it caused a traumatic injury that you had to undergo surgery and do all of these other things that you had to rearrange because y'all want to play. So as an adult, you got to suck that up.
Yeah, you're right. I do. But, you know, hey, you live and you learn.
You live and you learn, but you can't be mad with the child. The child is a child.
You
the
adult.
adult.
With him. I just said I see how the villains are made.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, no sympathy here.
No sympathy. As always, folks, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We are on iTunes. We are on Google Play. We are on Stitcher. We are on Spotify. So when any of you see the FROCAST out there, like it, comment on it, subscribe to it. Don't forget you can call our voicemail at 347-201-2572. Leave us a voicemail, you know, tell us how good of a job we're doing, how horrible a job we're doing, or whatever you want to say. We'll play that shit on the show because that's how we do it around here. But we got a lot of topics to get into. This is episode 338, so let's go ahead and get started. First topic on the docket. Do you know that 40% of your coworkers are getting off at work?
That's nasty. I mean, for one...
Can I read the article first before you start going in? Thank you.
I guess you can.
I know you were made for this.
Whatever, nigga.
So, you know, just think about that. Next time you're waiting to go to the bathroom or a coworker goes to the bathroom all the time, it's a 40% chance that he's in there or she's in there jacking off. According to a recent survey taken by Time Out New York, 39% of office workers admit to masturbating in the office, John. Slightly more than 31% of men that admitted to rubbing one out in 2012, according to Glamour. And it's not just men doing the deed. According to Time Out, men and women, gay or straight, are all willing to admit they've indulged in some self-love in their workplace washroom stall for various reasons. Wow. Okay, question. Have you ever jacked off at work?
Have I ever jacked off, period? No.
You never...
I mean, I play with myself doing sex when I'm with you. Like,
so you never done it by yourself?
But as far as to, like, do it by myself, no, that's not something I do. I don't have a need for that.
Somebody capping people.
Really?
Somebody lying. Because there's no
somebody
way.
Lying?
There's no... So you telling me you've never, ever, ever masturbated alone without my prompting or just been like, yo, I need to get... I need to take the edge off. So, no? Oh, okay.
Maybe one time.
Maybe once. Okay. At least we've been halfway honest. But it never occurred at the job, though, correct?
No. I mean, it's nothing at my job that makes me want to touch myself. Like, nothing.
I mean, you might just be thinking about your stud of a man.
If I get horny, that's when I'm be like,
that's when I need
King Germ, let me holler at you. Can you meet me to the house? That's what I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna go in the corner and just be like trying to rub one out. Nah.
Oh man. Interesting.
But I would try to bait you to this house real quick.
Now, I've never did that at work because, you know, like, what's the point? Like, I mean, if I most time, you know, after that, man, you know, I'm not ready to go back to work.
Oh, ain't nobody trying to do
definitely
that.
Definitely not. Like, we've heard about people doing it at work, and we've actually, we ain't caught them, but someone has been caught at work jacking off. And it's just like, it's got to be embarrassing. Like, I mean.
How you get caught jacking off? They ain't got no office or nothing to be doing that in?
Nah, you got walked in on, man. It was in that year 2000. Like,
in the bathroom?
Yeah. You know. People,
employee?
Yeah. Yeah. Whacking off.
So what about having sex? So is that any different?
Nah, I mean,
at least you got another person, I guess.
Yeah, but just doing that work, it's got to be like a lonely thing. Like,
having sex at work?
No, we talking about masturbating at work.
Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
That's just got to be. I don't know. It's not something I wouldn't do at work. I mean, I rarely like doing it at home because it's like I don't know if it's a shameful.
So what the hell are you finna do with it?
I'm just saying, like, it's either home or work. I'm just saying, like, what? But like I was saying, it's just it's. I ain't gonna say it's a shameful act because, you know, it's just, you know, I don't know. I feel low or something if I do that shit. Like, I'm just like, goddamn, raping myself again. You know what I'm saying?
I don't see nothing wrong with it if that's what you choose to do. But I just feel like that at the job, what's going on at the job?
It's a lot of stressful jobs these days. People not leaving work, working all these hours and stuff. Like, I mean, you ain't had time.
Jack off?
I mean, sometimes you got to release that pressure. I mean, they say you make better decisions after you bust a nut. Like, a lot, like, before you do certain things, they tell you bust a nut. And that way you have a clear mind. Because they say you have a real moment of clarity after you come. So if you about to make a big decision, they say go jack off. And if you still feel like making it, then you're good. But sometimes, you know, hey, there's some guys that jack off before they go on dates. You know what I'm saying? Just to get that pressure out, and they don't feel like they got to be a hound on the girl because they already got one out the chamber. So, you know, that you know, because when you got a nut in your dick, that shit is like, it make you do stupid stuff. So if you go ahead and eliminate that, then you won't do dumb stuff. But, you know, I'm just not
I've never had that experience, so I wouldn't know.
I mean, I'm sure women have the same.
I mean, I'm sure, like, men probably wake up every day that needing to bust a nut. Whereas most women are not built that way. So, I was on Twitter. A woman said she's been celibate for 7.5 years. Yeah,
because ain't no good men out here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be.
7.5?
I would have tried it. I would have been trying a whole bunch of something.
I don't want that pussy. You didn't kept it on the shelf for 7.5 years? Like, nah.
That girl said that thing is top shelf.
Yeah, it's top shelf. All right. It's so top of the shelf that I don't want it. Like,
you don't think so?
You don't even know how to use it. You don't use it 7.5 years.
She might want somebody to teach her.
Shh. I'm good. I'm not in the teacher mode.
Oh, okay. All I can tell you is I don't see what nobody doing at their job jacking off. That's just a little bit much for my liking. So just make sure you wash your hands. That's all I can
Please wash your hands. Don't be one of the people that don't wash your hands.
And then you come out the bathroom, you done bust the nut and all, and you right here shaking niggas' hands and shit.
That's why I don't shake hands. I don't. I hate it.
Reaching in the donut box in the lounge and shit, and you just come from the daggone bathroom.
This is gonna make me not shake hands even more. No, 40% of my coworkers are jacking off at work. Like,
are you one of those? And you in the number?
No, I'm not at all. I mean, I go in the bathroom to pee and that's it. I don't take a dump at work. None of that. Like, not gonna happen. Too many people come and go in that bathroom for me to use it to feel comfortable. And now that I know that people's jacking off in it, nah, I'm good. Ugh.
I mean, you might not even want to pee in that motherfucker.
I mean, you standing up. I mean, you can't help it. You peeing in it. Like, you know, you don't have to use anything with men. Like, well, that's peeing. And as long as you don't jack off on the soap dispenser or the sink thing handle, I mean, well, the sink handle is automatic, so that's good. But yeah, people, man, just like I said, be careful. Do what you do. Like, I mean, well, I guess everybody has their phone now, so porn is right there in their pocket. So it's not like, how do you get aroused? Oh, I got my phone here. I can get aroused. Wow. But yeah, shout out to all the people jacking off at work, man.
I mean, jack off in your car or something.
Hell no. Let me tell y'all a story about jacking off in the car. One day we was playing basketball, and we was walking back from the court, and some dude was in his car just jacking off in his car. And so my homeboy seen him. He was like, damn, he in gear 2000. And the dude was like, oh, you think so? And he just started chasing us. We was on our bicycles. He was in the car. So we was just pedaling like bats out of hell trying to get away from this man. And I was just like, how we in the wrong? Like, you the one jacking off.
I mean, why are you even chasing some kids?
That's what I was like. So we didn't know what he was going to do to us. We figured like,
he was going to get that ass.
Yeah, we was like, he going to get one of us. So we was cut through all kind of side cuts and everything trying to get back home then. But I was just like, Lord have mercy.
You mind your business from now on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man.
Because I was trying to figure out, like, you done got a story real quick. I'm like, wait.
Oh, nah. None of that. But yeah, man, so shout out to all y'all people taking matters in your own hands at work. And, you know, but you got to do what you got to do to get through that job, that day at work. You never know what people going through. So if it take them a little playing with the box or stroking on the chicken, you know, whatever, hey, to get through that day, that 9 to 5, them 8 hours, 9 hours, 12 hours. Because I know them hospital people, like doctors and nurses, they got to be getting off at work. I mean, we've seen Grey's Anatomy.
I guess.
But all it take, I mean, I can understand a woman, y'all go to the bathroom, that thing sitting right there, you know, you can't resist touching on it, you know what I mean?
Really?
Just saying. I'm just saying.
I mean, I ain't really a masturbation type chick, so.
Why not?
I don't know, that's never really been my thing. Like,
I mean, but you supposed to know your spots. Do you know your spots?
I know enough of it.
Enough?
I know. You knock it. I'll let you know you can find it. Since you go on here, you explore.
Speaking of
sex in inappropriate places
inappropriate
and with inappropriate things.
Yes. This man was just sentenced to
20 months.
20 months in prison after he was found guilty of sexually assaulting a horse.
And he looked like he'll fuck a horse now.
Look at this long neck motherfucker.
Exactly. He looked dirty.
An Oregon man is sentenced to 20 months in prison Tuesday after he was convicted of sexually assaulting an animal. According to a statement issued by the Washington County District Attorney's Office, Kenneth Elijah Duick, D-U-Y-C-K.
Might as well say Dick.
Duick. Duick was found guilty on January 18th of sexual assault of an animal and unlawful use of a motor vehicle. An investigation began. Washington County Sheriff's Office received a call from a horse stable owner located in Hillsborough who suspected someone tampered with the horse in her barn and asked authorities to investigate. Okay, they said Duck was, according to officials, was quickly developed as a person of interest in the case. As the investigation continued, the horse owner's daughter, who officially says is a veterinarian, also began to look into the case, and based on evidence she found in the stable, she suspected the horse had been sexually assaulted. Duick, officials say, denied any wrongdoing, but admitted entering the stable without permission and touching the horse's tail. A DNA test later linked Duick to the crime. In addition to the jail sentence, a judge ordered Duick to go on post-prison supervision for 2 years and register as a sex offender.
And I don't care what nobody say.
Now,
you can't register as a sex offender when you ain't fucking a person.
I mean,
that's a little too soft for me.
Like, come on now. The man was fucking a horse. Now, he wasn't harming no human.
So why do
I gotta register as a sex offender? Like, come on.
If he like animals, no, that's not a part of his sentence. Now, you can give him them 20 months because he clearly needs to be rehabilitated. But, not no damn sex offender. What he gonna be a sex offender for?
I mean, I guess you gotta keep him away from animals and stuff like that.
Yeah, but you can put that in his.
Yeah, just be like, yo, you can't be around no animals. Like, nah, bro, you gotta stay 50 to 100 feet away from animals.
Yeah, all the pet shops be on high alert.
I just want to know what go through these people's minds that they want to fuck an animal.
I don't know.
Like, I mean, come on. Like, bro, there's no sexy animal that I'm like, yo, I'll fuck that animal. Like, nah, I'm good.
Like, I don't understand what your mind is on. Like, you feel that rejected by whatever, sex that you're looking for.
Maybe not rejected. Maybe just turned on by an animal.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Like, but why would you be?
I mean,
like, that's not normal.
And then after you get some horse ass, you just can't go back to human ass. It ain't the same.
Really?
You just can't go back. You can be like, man, daggone, secretary was way better than this. But
how do you get up there? You on a stool or something?
Yeah, you on a stool. You just stand on like a little stool or something.
You sound like you know about it.
I mean, I've seen videos.
Oh my God. I don't even know who I'm married to.
Well, I mean, the video I saw was a horse fucking a man. And that horse killed that man. Just so y'all know. He pierced his colon and all. He did some damage. Then, like, the horse got on. I mean, for the horse to get in was one thing. But when the horse got in, that man was like, and it was over from there.
The man died on camera?
Yeah, I mean, he died on camera. He died at the hospital, but he died from that horse throwing that goddamn
Duick?
Yeah, that Duick in him. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Mr. Duick. You only got 20 months, bro. That ain't hard time. 2.5 years. You know. Yeah.
20 months? Oh. 24 is 2 years.
Okay, ain't even 2 years then. Hey, man, so you
4
can do
months
that time.
shy of 2 years. He'll be all right.
Yeah. Hold your head up.
Let somebody else get in his room.
We'll fight for your rights not to be named as a sex offender because that's not cool. Yeah. So we going to say free Mr. Duick. You know what I'm saying? Don't make him be a sex offender. That's not cool.
I tell you, he looked like somebody who'd be doing something with some animals.
Yeah, if you put up pictures of 5 people that fuck animals, I'm picking him first.
Yeah.
Like, if you see this picture of him, yeah, he fuck animals.
Yeah, neck long, beard, like,
I mean, he looked like he's from Oregon and shit. So you know how we feel about Oregon. Fuck Oregon.
Oh, that's how you feel?
Yeah, Oregon don't like black people.
I mean, it's a whole lot of them out there that don't like us.
I mean, as a state, it's in their constitution. Like, you can't be black in Oregon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But we got more rape news on this show. Good, great. This is a rapey show.
Yeah.
Chris Brown was arrested for rape, then cleared, and he plans on suing the girl. So the story is wild in itself. The girl said she was raped in a room with 20 people, then took in another room, raped in there, and then somebody took her home, and they raped her on the way home. And I'm just like, who is these savages? Like,
I mean, because that coochie can't be no good after the first 2 or 3 people that ran up in there.
I mean, but if you've been raped, like, you just got to be a sick motherfucker to rape somebody. You take them home after they've been raped, and you rape them too. But good thing the story was fake. It wasn't true at all. And Chris Brown is he plans on suing her. He came out with a shirt that said that bitch lying. And yeah,
not the bitch.
Yeah, that bitch lying. That's what the shirt says. And I just want to know, like, what should we do with people that falsely
They need to get some type of prison time or something.
You got
Because
to, because
you can't. You have to make an example, and you have to let people know that it's not okay. Because if you otherwise just giving them a slap on the wrist, telling them not to do it no more, don't mean nothing. Because you could have destroyed this man's career.
Mm-hmm.
So had somebody listened to you and allowed you to say what you were saying, then you got him in a situation that he may or may not have been able to get himself out of. Because the climate currently is that people are very sensitive about sexual crimes.
Mm-hmm.
So he could have lost everything.
Again.
Yeah, again. So that's not cool at all. So yeah, they got to do something. False police reports, false, all of this stuff. If it's you falsifying these type of reports and you got to call the police and they're involved, hell yeah, you need to go to jail.
Have you ever been accused of rape?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you have anything to say?
I didn't say anything.
Okay. Well, no.
I mean, I just don't.
Have you ever been accused of rape?
Hell no.
Oh, okay.
I hope not. They ain't never came to me with it, so no.
Oh, my.
But I mean, I don't think I've ever raped anyone.
You don't think?
Nah.
You never forcefully done anything?
Never forcefully.
Okay.
I mean, not nobody. You can't rape the willing, somebody told me.
That's what it is. You can't.
Let me stop joking like that. No, I have never, ever done anything like that. I mean,
And who told you that?
What?
You can't rape the willing.
This very nice young lady who I threw on the bed one time and aggressively had sex with her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, what was this? This was in the last 18 years?
Yep.
Interesting.
And somebody said, this is... so, never mind. We're not going to go into that. Moving along.
Yeah, I will not.
Yeah, let's move along. Speaking of even more sexual assault. Jesus Christ. What is this, a sexual assault episode?
I don't know. 338.
Jesus, that must be a police code for sexual assault.
Must be police code for something.
Well, your man Terry
6.
Crews, he's back in the news again. This time, he and DL Hughley are publicly beefing. DL came out about, Terry saying, like his whole situation, like Terry didn't slap the man, he didn't slap the shit out of the man for grabbing his penis, and then so Terry he responded, "So sir, if you truly feel that is the correct way to deal with toxic behavior, should I slap the shit out of you?" And then DL Hughley, it kind of like most people's responses was, "No, you should have slapped the white man and grabbed your dick." But now you want to now Terry's on the attack of black men and their toxic masculinity and his whole situation, and I just feel like, yo, man, you real aggressive with the wrong people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In your situation, you felt violated by what your agent did to you. He came up to you at a party, grabbed your genitals in front of your wife and everybody, and you had to be restrained. You said you pushed him and you had to be restrained, but you didn't do anything. And my thing is, why did he feel so comfortable walking up to you? Like, I mean, he grabbed your meat. You had if I would have retaliated, I would have been blackballed in the industry, sir. You have been blackballed in the industry.
Exactly.
You don't understand. So the best thing you could have did was knock the shit out of that motherfucker.
And he would have got some kind of respect from somebody.
Yeah, like what part of your morals? Like, I mean, I just don't understand. Like, grown men don't go around grab another man's penis. Like, we just don't do that. Because if I do that, I'm looking to get my ass knocked the fuck out.
And chances are you did it. The man did it because he felt comfortable. It wasn't the first time. And or he thought that the feeling was mutual, or that you know what I'm saying, you did something that made him think that he was welcome to do so. You not gonna tell me that nobody like, as big as this nigga is, I can see if he was like a small guy. Mm-hmm. Then somebody could say, you know what I'm saying, you tried me up. Okay, niggas is not running up on Terry Crews. I'm sorry. But now they might be running up on him because they know that, hell, you let people grab your dick and you just gonna sit there and file a report or something.
Yeah.
Talk about it later. Then
crowd TV about it.
Yeah.
Cry up in the... but I'm not, and again, call this toxic masculinity what we're doing here. Call it what you want to. I just feel like at some point in time, my morals is more important than my career. Because if I felt violated, I'm going to violate you. I'm going to, getting them back by suing them and doing all that. That's cool. He probably got money. He don't give a fuck about that. But you punch him in his shit, I bet you he want to grab nobody else's dick again.
Exactly.
He ain't learned a lesson. You should have taught him a lesson. Like, you can't go up grabbing nobody fucking junk and thinking that shit cool. Like, he ain't grab nobody else drunk in that room but you, dog. So why shouldn't you feel like, oh, I didn't want to be the typical black male being angry and aggressive? Why not? They think you that anyway. You should have gave them what they motherfucking want. But no, now you want to attack black men. Oh, well, I've had more support from black women than I have black men. So, bro, a white man attacked you, but you blaming black men.
Yeah, and I mean, and my thing is, as a big black man, you should know off tops that was not something that you should have just been cool with. Mm-hmm. Like, what type of nigga is you when you sit there and let somebody grab your dangling? Like, for real? Mm-hmm. He can touch you, and you claim you was with your wife.
Yep.
You was with your wife, and this nigga grabbed your dick.
Your
wife should have been appalled. Somebody should have had to say something at that moment.
Somebody would have been. He would have.
Oh my shit! You know me.
So my whole thing is like, Terry, bro.
She ain't shit either.
I get what you saying, but bro, you attacking the wrong people. Like men gonna say that about men because that's just how men are. You know what I'm saying? Like, any man, I'm like, well, what would you do if you was in that situation? I wouldn't have sat back. I would have slapped him.
Yeah, you would have had to do something. You couldn't have sat there.
It would have been on TMZ the next morning. King Germ slaps dude for grabbing his. Yeah, and I was like, yeah, I did it. I'm not gonna be violated like that. That's, you call it. You can't. Well, you don't answer assault with assault. Yes, you do.
In certain cases, you have to, because you telling me that I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna lay there and let you grab my stuff in front of my spouse. That's like a nigga coming up to me and grabbing my titties and you don't say nothing, or we're gonna sue him, and then I'm gonna be looking at you like, nigga, why the fuck you ain't did nothing? You see the person, you know what I'm saying, violating me. So how in the world you gonna sit there and say that you just okay with it and you gonna handle it in a legal way versus handling it in the moment? Well,
I hope that legal way working out for you, because I ain't seen your ass in no movie since then. I mean, like, you was all over the TV now. I mean, the only time I see you when you're crying about this little incident.
He might be on a Super Bowl commercial this weekend.
They're going to give him a Super Bowl commercial. Yo, man, let me stop. I'm not down on the man Terry Crews. I'm just saying, I think your anger is aimed at the wrong individuals. You just gonna have to let the joke's gonna come, my dude. Like, you just gonna have to
it's gonna be.
The joke's gonna be there. You can't get all caught up with the jokes and then want to attack because then you got everybody talking shit about DL. Oh, ain't DL the one that said he had whooped the autism out of his son, or buy his son a hooker because he had autism? Like, them jokes. He a comedian.
Exactly, that's what they do.
You know what I'm saying? But you talking about you want to slap him, but you ain't want to slap the dude who grabbed your dick. Like,
and that's my thing.
Like, I don't understand that.
How you go from saying that violence ain't the key, but then violence is the key with the black man?
Yeah, that didn't grab your dick.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So people gonna talk about you. So get over it.
Just get over it, Terry. Like, that's just part of the game. Like,
you're too big for that. Now,
I mean, I'm not saying everybody talking most of y'all went run up on Terry Crews, but look, that man did. That little white man did run up on Terry Crews and grab his dick.
And what you think that mean to him? He one upped on him because there's no way in the world you're gonna tell me a person smaller than me gonna come and touch me inappropriately that I don't want you to do this. You not only embarrass me because you did it, you embarrass me because you did it in front of my wife. Like,
party. This ain't even. I can see if it was an orgy party and we was at a regular ass party and you just come across the room and like, what? Like, this ain't even that type of party.
Like, what kind of drinks and whatever you smoking? Like, I'm trying to understand.
That Hollywood life is weird, bro.
That's crazy.
I want no parts of it. But yeah, Terry, man, tighten up, bro. Tighten up, Terry. Like, your anger is at the wrong people, and I hope you get the what's that word when you get at the end?
What?
Somebody get the resolve that you need from this whole situation, because we gonna pick on you, we gonna laugh, and we gonna do that because it's just weird. It's odd. We never heard anything like this before.
Yeah, it's really bizarre when you look at the person who violated you and then look at you and your physical stature. There's no reason why that should have went down the way it went down. So to me, it sounds like you liked the motherfucker, and therefore the man got carried away. He might have been drunk, and he forgot that your wife was sitting there or whatever, and didn't realize, like, oh, damn, he brought her to the party this time.
That's your wife? Oh, I'm sorry.
My bad. Wrong time.
Get your closure, Terry. Get your closure. Live your truth, King.
Oh. I can't.
Got a relationship question for y'all. Do women know how to apologize? Queen Germ, you being a woman.
I was born one.
Do you know how to apologize?
Yeah. What do you think? I mean, it doesn't matter what I think about me apologizing, because I apologize all the time. And therefore, I mean,
Now,
I feel like I'm sure women know how to apologize.
I don't think women know how to apologize.
And you say that because
I think women have a way where they think it's an apology, but it's not really an apology.
So how many women you getting apologies from?
My sample test is with one. So
in other words, you're talking about me.
I mean, you can feel that way, but
I could feel that way, or you are.
I'm just saying because recently we had like a little disagreement, and in the end, a simple little "my bad" or whatever would have sufficed. But instead, like you gave me a whole bunch of other stuff instead of like I'm just like all you gotta do is like yo, I fucked up, my bad. But you didn't do that. You were going
ain't going to.
See that's why I said, do you know how to apologize?
I do know how to apologize, but in that situation, I was giving you the benefit of the doubt because I was not wrong. Okay, so I allowed you to feel however you felt, but I wasn't wrong. So what I'm gonna be sorry for? What I'm gonna apologize for? Because I did you a favor.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry I did you a favor since you were ungrateful.
I wasn't ungrateful.
Okay.
And it's just that it feels like women have a hard time apologizing.
I don't have a hard time apologizing because I throw one out there and don't mean shit to me.
That's not an apology then.
Shit, it's an apology because it's coming from my mouth to your ears.
But it's not.
If I apologize, I apologize. Whether it means something to me or not, it don't matter.
So that answers my question. Women don't know how to apologize.
No, this woman, if you want to say this woman don't know how to apologize.
I think you're a very rational. I think you're a very rational woman. Like I don't think you're one of the outliers where you're crazy or have to walk on eggshells around you because I think you're a very level-headed woman.
I mean,
if you can't apologize, I don't think one of the crazy ones can.
I mean, I know I can apologize when I'm really wrong. The situation that you're speaking of, I wasn't wrong. I mean, I made a mistake, yes, but it wasn't something that needed to have been blown out of proportion for me to have to apologize. It is what it is. It's done. It can't go back like you love to tell me that you can't put toothpaste back in the tube.
Can't put it back in the tube.
So hell, we got to move forward.
And we have. It was just that I noticed that you have issues with apologizing. Because
I'm never wrong. And the thing is, I go out my way for people. So therefore, if something happens in the process, it was meant to be. So that's all I can tell you. It was meant for that to have happened because I didn't mean no ill feelings when I did it. So we gonna ride with that. That's how we gotta go. Like I mean, and then like I said, when I'm really in the wrong, I apologize. I eat that. But that one right there, it wasn't going down like that.
See, man, we apologize all the time, even when we not.
And
wrong.
You don't mean it. And you don't mean it.
We have to. We have to defeat y'all egos. I do apologize all the time.
Okay. Yeah. You know that you realize that you're passive aggressive.
I'm not passive aggressive.
Yeah, you are passive aggressive. You are. You are passive aggressive.
I mean, what you mean passive aggressive? I'm not gonna be aggressive with you. I love you, so I'm sitting here and be like, oh, da. So I mean, I can't just blow up when I want to. I mean,
it ain't about blowing up. It's about being direct. If you say something, you ain't got to be really aggressive.
Sometimes your directness can be taken out of context.
Nah, bro. What it is
like you. This is what I'm telling you what you do. I can say something to you, and you will look for a deeper meaning in what I said. Like, for instance, you cook food. I'll say, hey, what did you do to the green beans? And you'd be like, why? Is something wrong? No. Why did you ask me that? And I was going to say, well, they're good. And you was just like, well, why didn't you just say that from the get-go?
Exactly, because nobody needs all of that. We don't have a staged life. This shit ain't on TV. So my thing is, why do you have to go with all of these back and forth? You can just say, oh, baby, the food was good today. That keeps all the stuff down. Pressure, you know what I'm saying? Blood pressure is level.
Why do you assume it's bad?
Because I'm a negative person.
Okay,
so therefore,
if I'm not a negative person,
I don't care. If you talking to me, I have to interpret what you say the way I interpret it. So therefore, if I am a person who's always on edge, not to necessarily say I'm negative, but I'm the person who's always on edge. I do not like to be questioned. I do feel like I'm above reproach. So therefore, when you come at me with all these questions, I'm trying to figure out, do you have a motive? So if you wanted to just tell me it was good, say it was good. Don't do all them other things.
Okay, so why do you feel that you're above reproach? Why do you feel that way?
Because everything I do is pure. It's 100% for the team. So therefore, don't question me about what I'm doing. Because if whatever I got to do to get you what you need, or to do whatever needs to be done, then hell, it's done. So you don't need to be asking no more questions.
Wow. So if you out here selling some ass to get things done, I'm supposed to just
be fine with it.
Wow.
But that ain't what I'm doing. So that's not the point.
Jesus, I was really about to end this episode real fast.
I'm saying like that's not even me. So hell, that's not gonna be the issue.
I just don't understand. But you feel like you could question me about everything.
Yeah.
And I should answer all these questions.
I mean, I don't question you about stuff that's out of order.
You question about everything, and you have like you run a series of questions about something.
Because if it's something that I need to know, then yeah, I need to be informed.
Yeah, but
I have the right to be informed.
You don't give that same courtesy.
Okay, well, this one is not a two-way street.
How is that possible?
How is it not?
You don't understand it. You can't expect something from someone that you wouldn't do.
You can.
No, you cannot.
Okay.
You cannot. You cannot.
You don't expect your son to smoke reefer, but you do.
I mean, I've talked to him about that. I said, when you get old enough to make your decisions, you do what you want to do. I said, but don't do it while you're young. I said, because you ain't missing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So you want to be older and you want to try it, hey, that's on you. But don't do it while you're young. I have told him that. And so that's the lesson. I can only, because, hey, he going to be out in the world in a little while and the pressure's going to be there. So he going to have to make that decision. And it's not nothing we can do about it. You know what I'm saying?
You say so.
I just don't want him. I'm not going to let him do it while he's still living in my house. Like, that's not going to happen. You know? But,
Nonetheless.
Yeah, nonetheless, we see that it's not a two-way street over here.
Whatever.
I'm just saying. I be trying to get you to,
I am me. You are you. Okay. Therefore, it's some things I can do that you can't do. Some things that you can do that I can do.
See, that's not even sound right. So I'm going to become above reproach. And we're going to see how that works. For a whole month, I'm going to become above reproach.
I don't see how.
And not answering questions.
And you'll see what happens. Okay. That other foot will be fucked up. And around here on your damn elbows getting around, doing a combat crawl. Dragging them motherfucking legs behind you.
Now you want to threaten violence. Threatening other physicals.
Hey, it always works.
Threatening other physicals, man. Good thing this episode is brought to you by Dr. Abrasive and and the good people at drabrasive.com, where if you join their newsletter, you have a chance to win a $25 gift card from either Google or Apple Play. Google Play or Apple. So go over there to drabrasive.com. Sign up for the newsletter, get entered in a chance to win the gift card.
Yes, because King Germ might need them $25.
Yeah, because this shit is not cool. I'm living in I don't get the same courtesy that I extend. Wow.
Whatever. You don't extend none. Shit, you doing all that round robin type questioning.
I can't make conversation with you.
You already know who I am. You already know how I am.
I know you don't ask questions just to ask.
You don't. You have a motive every time. You don't. If you wanted to go ahead straight to it, oh baby, that was good, you would have said it. But that ain't what you want to know. Well, what did you do different? What? No, nigga, just
so
talk.
When you do something different, I can ask a question. You like, oh, well, this time I substituted this for vegan cheese or something like that, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, don't do that again because I ain't like it.
Yeah, but just say you ain't like it.
You might have been doing something for our benefit. So that's why I asked before I just trash it. So if I ask a question like, hey, what did you do? That, that's letting me know, like, you might have did something like, well, doctor said I can't have no more of this, so I took that out of it. Oh, okay. That's why it tastes like that. That's where it'll be. I'm never coming from a place of ill will. That's just not what I do. I'm a positive person.
I don't like it. And if you know that somebody don't like something, regardless of what my reason it is, regardless of how I feel or what have you, you should take that into consideration.
I don't like
that.
I
love this person, so you claim you love me, but you gonna torment me for real? That's not love.
I don't like that my wife act like she's on the stand every time I ask her a question. And
okay, well you take me off the stand. You stop asking them type of questions that sound like I'm in front of a firing squad. Then I stop acting like that.
What did you do to the rice? It's like you in front of a firing squad?
Yeah, because, see, this is the thing, people. There are certain things in my life that I hold very dear and that I value. Okay? So it's the things that I consider labors of love. When I cook, I try my best to put all I have into my meal, right? Mm-hmm. So when you come at me questioning what I'm doing in these pots, I feel some type of way.
Okay.
So either you're going to eat it and enjoy it, or eat it, realize you don't enjoy it, and still don't say shit to me about it. Now, you can't talk about my churn either. So therefore, if you talk about my parenting, you talk about my cooking, we're going to have a problem. So the guard is already up. Okay. So when you come to me on these issues, don't expect no different response. So either you come in to say something to congratulate me or say some good things about something that you noticed, or you just can't have that conversation with me. That's it.
So
the parameters have been set, and it's up to you.
Okay, but if somebody that is your partner in life, if I ask you a question about your cooking, it shouldn't be that much of an issue with me getting an answer. I mean, I am eating the damn food.
Have I given you an answer?
No, you get defensive about it.
Oh, okay. Well, I told you why, and
I've known that from a long time. Okay. And why are you still getting like that?
I mean, it's me. That's how I'm programmed.
It ain't ran me off yet. Do I still ask you to cook and shit? Yes. So obviously, it's not an issue. I can see if it was a problem. Like, oh no, baby, I cook all the time. You like, damn, nigga ain't let me cook in 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
I probably wouldn't mind though, but
I would. I'd be mad as hell. I mean, if you couldn't cook, like, I couldn't be with a woman that can't cook. I'm sorry.
I mean, I do what I can, but like I said, you be doing the most sometimes. You be acting like because you do something that make it right, and that's the thing. Like you don't feel like nothing never wrong with what you do.
I never said that.
Okay.
Like what's something wrong I do that you have a problem with?
I mean, it's sometimes
like, you don't like that I use olive oil in food.
I can't stand it because it tastes like ugh. It's gross.
It's better for you though.
Yeah, but it's nasty.
But it's better for you though.
Okay, but I can taste it. So
I know you always say you put olive oil in this. I'll be like, nope.
And you be lying.
I know
because I can taste it. I know what that mess tastes like.
She really hates the olive oil.
I cannot stand it. It's just gross.
You put olive oil in this.
And it's not necessary. Like, what is the purpose? You can put that shit in your hair, but I wouldn't eat it.
Cook with it, man.
I can't do nothing with that. But you always right, so
I'm not always right. I'm just saying. I mean, it's just that's how we cook differently. Like that's just
I mean, I don't have no big beef with it or whatever, but you just be coming too hard about stuff.
And you get like
you act like you the cook or the, you know what I'm saying? You the number one top chef type of nigga. Like you supposed to be on Food Network or something, and then you be around here coming in the kitchen, you snooping around, you want to see what I'm doing in the pot, you want to help me stir something, nigga. Don't worry me about what's going on in here. Did you come in here when I needed you to cut some damn onions or some shit? No. Did you come in here when I might have needed some assistance doing something else? No. You come in here when the shit almost done, and then you want to tell me about what I should have did. It's over now. It's over. It's time to eat.
Didn't know you felt that way.
Now you do.
I'm sorry.
Knowing it's half the battle.
I'm sorry.
Whatever. Yeah, you want to say you apologize. Fuck that shit. You ain't apologize for real. That was just as dry and flat as it could be.
So, yeah. So, basically, we had that long chat to see why people don't like apologizing. I have no problem apologizing.
Because it don't mean nothing.
We apologize at least 100 times a day to our women.
Child, please. You don't apologize. You don't talk to me that
baby.
long.
I'm sorry, baby, for making you angry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for this car pulling out in front of us, and I had to slam on brakes.
You don't give a damn about that.
I'm sorry. The lines are long at the grocery store. We gotta stand in the lines.
Whatever. See, now you're making a mockery.
I'm not making a mockery. I'm pretty sure that's somebody. I ain't say it was you. I'm just saying I'm pretty sure somebody out there can relate.
Well, I know I don't have all that going on.
Super Bowl is this Sunday. You have the Patriots of New England against the Rams of Los Angeles. The same Rams that used to be in St. Louis that Saul Wright used to pull for, but then he stopped pulling for them since they moved to L.A., and now they in the Super Bowl.
That's all they needed.
They got the curse of Saul Wright is gone. They made it to the Super Bowl. As you know, the Patriots played the Rams in the Super Bowl like 15 years ago, maybe like 01, 02 or something like that. And they beat the Rams. It was like 2001 actually. It was like, and so that is it's a rematch. Patriots have not won a rematch ever in the Super Bowl. They lost to every team they played twice on the second match. So using your football knowledge, Dr. Mom Loves Chocolate, who is winning this game? Give me a Super Bowl pick. I need the score.
I'm going to say the Patriots are going to win, and they're going to win 41-33, which is what they lost last year.
Wow. 41-33.
Yep,
So it's going to be a shootout.
That's what you calling it.
I too have the Patriots because this is Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's 5-3 in the Super Bowl. He's in his 9th Super Bowl. I'm gonna rewind that again. Tom Brady, as a player, not a franchise, as a player, is playing in his 9th Super Bowl. 9th.
I don't want them to win because I don't really like the Patriots, but chances are, because I don't want them to win, they're going to win. So I'll say.
I'm pulling for the Patriots because I like seeing greatness. Tom Brady's the greatest quarterback ever. No debate about this. Don't at me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Patriots win 31-20. 31-20 Patriots win the Super Bowl in Atlanta. Hopefully Tom Brady and them wins because then that'll be 6 Super Bowls for Tom, more than any franchise. Whatever, he'll be tied with the Steelers with 6. Good gracious, he tied with the Cowboys and I think the Redskins now with 5. No, Redskins probably got 3. 49ers and the Cowboys got 5. Yep. So yeah, man, that was my Super Bowl picks. As far as TV talk this week, started watching a new show this week called Manifest. Well, the show's not new. It came out last year. It's about these people that got on an airplane and what they thought was a typical flight. What a flight gets delayed, so they take a later flight to get a $400 travel voucher. And on the flight back, they experience some turbulence. And next thing you know, the flight lands. It's 5 years later. Everybody thought these people were missing, thought they were dead. They didn't collect insurance money, all that good stuff. And now these people are back, which they feel like it's only been like 2 or 3 days, but it's actually been 5 years. And so you got people, relationships, like one girl's engaged to get married or about to get engaged, and you had a family, a man and a wife, separated, brother and sister come back, mama gone, your wife then moved on with a new boyfriend, and you got twins, but one of the twins was with you, so he's still 10, the daughter's 16.
15.
Yeah, 15. So, it's just wild. And the show's pretty, it's alright. I feel like it's got a Christian tinge to it. I think that's what it's gonna end up being. It's got some kind of religious
kind of religious thing.
It's a religious undertone to it, because it's like, it's something, because it ain't real violent and nothing like that, but it's an alright show. You know what I'm saying? It's not no over the head with Christianity. So, if that would run you away from shows, don't let that run you away from this one. But just check it out. It's called Manifest. I don't know what station called. It's like an NBC, ABC type deal, the way they do it. Just check it out.
Google it.
Yeah, just Google it. I'm watching it on back. I mean, I think it's, I don't know, we're on episode like 4 or 5, but.
So when you talking about the thing with the people moving on with their life, so how would you feel like if we were split up in the airport, one of us decided to go, and if you were the one who came off the airplane, so meaning that you got trapped in this life for 5 years, and I was home with kids thinking that you was gone and was never
me and
coming
one
back.
of the kids.
Yeah, you and one of the kids maybe. And you was never coming back. My child and my husband was gone, and I just cried, and I went through all of this counseling and praying and all of this stuff, and thinking that it was a done deal. Then you show up on my front steps and you mad because I got a man. Like what?
I'm not gonna be mad. I'm just.
Would you just let me live my life?
I wouldn't have no choice. I mean, I'm still young. I mean, you older, I'll be like, shoot, nigga, I came out on top. You know what I'm saying? You old.
But
you
you
know what I'm
supposed to
saying?
love me though.
I still love you, but I be like, hey, I'm young over here. Like, I'm young. You older than me. And, hey,
okay.
I be hurt, but I mean, you done moved on. I can't expect for you to just pick up them feelings again. Like, you got
the feelings could be there. It's just the fact that it's just too much going on.
Yeah, you had another nigga though, so I definitely wouldn't want you. That'd fuck me up right there. Because in my mind, it's not been that long. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be upset. I'd be like, nigga, this nigga moved on. It's only been like a week. Nigga, it was just a couple days ago, man, I was together. In my world, in your world, it's been 5 years. So it's like you getting. I understand both ways. Like I understand you saying like, oh, it's been 5 years, nigga. But then you gotta understand me saying like, nigga, it's been a couple days, nigga. You done moved on. And so it's like,
I guess
it's a double-edged sword. You know what I'm saying? But interesting. Well, I know you'll move on. You already said that.
Ooh, don't do it like that.
Yeah, you would have moved on. You already said that.
I'm saying 5 years. You don't think after 5 years you gonna be sitting
I told
there?
you, if this marriage does not work, I am not getting married again.
And I know you're lying.
I'm not lying.
Well, you might not get married again, but you're gonna be with somebody.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
Bet money.
No, I'm not. I'm telling you. This, if like I know this is gonna work. So it's not like I know that's not an option. But if it didn't, I get married again. Why?
You don't have to get married, but you will be dating somebody. You will, the same way like you talking about y'all got to masturbate at the job. You gonna tell me that the rest of your life you gonna be fucking who? You gonna be fucking somebody.
I'm gonna buy me a sex doll.
Child boo. I'm
gonna create the perfect woman for me. And I'll have my sex doll, and I'm just gonna be that. Hey.
That's insane.
You know, come to my house, I'm like, I'm gonna say hello to Carol. You know what I'm saying? You be like, who? Carol right there on the couch. What the? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it at all.
That's what it's a beat. I'll be like, man, can't believe it.
But it is a pretty good show, though. It is.
Yeah, check it out. Manifest. We also watched Ted Bundy tapes. It was on Netflix. Ted Bundy tapes. It's about Ted Bundy. He talked with a reporter or a writer about his crimes and everything, and it was just kind of crazy to see how a white man can get away with shit. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days where they ain't had computers or nothing, where they can run your fingerprints. Like now, it pop up wherever. You know what I'm saying? Back then, nigga, like if you ain't have your fingerprints on file somewhere, you can have fingerprints in 50 states. And they don't know nothing about you.
They waiting for it to all catch up.
Something to come on. They match up. It's horrible. But now it's like, nah, bro. He couldn't have got away.
They had to get it together.
Yeah, because this man, he escaped from jail one time, put some books under a damn blanket, and he got out. And he got out through the vent or something. He climbed out through the top. Then the second time he escaped, he was in court. He jumped the second floor out the window, jumped in a car. Drove from like goddamn Utah or Colorado to goddamn Florida. And they said, why you go to Florida? He said, because I ain't had no clothes and I ain't had no money. And it was a winter time and I could just live in Florida because it's warm. You know what I'm saying? So came to Florida and that's when he did all the crazy shit down here. Ted Bundy was a wild guy, bro. Wild guy.
But he was smart.
Very smart. Intelligent to the point where he was... Like, I don't know, but some girl broke his heart, and that's what sent him on a fucking crazy rage, man. He just used to attack women, bro. Like, say he used to put a fake cast on his arm and act like he was hurt and ask women to help him get his kayak on top of his car. As soon as they help him, he'll boom, bash him in the head with the goddamn cast and throw him in the car and drive off and kill him and rape him and have sex with him when they dead. He was just saying,
like, he couldn't control himself around women and stuff, that he just loved women so much, and he just felt like he couldn't... It's like the sexual temptation or whatever. It was just so much, and he just was. I guess he was kind of oversexed or something as a kid. It was like something happened. What was it? It was something like he was watching.
He said watching porn. He said
he was watching.
He said it all came on back to pornography. He was like,
yeah.
He said if you watch porn, you're gonna have these, these advances. So I was just like, damn, bro, like. I didn't know porn could take over your life like that, but apparently it can.
But if you have a personality like that, that's just like, I don't like to keep going back to R. Kelly, but it's like people don't understand the things that I'm saying, like, certain things have a different effect on different people. Mm-hmm. So that's the same thing like with drugs, it's the same thing like with different emotions that are stimulated. So for somebody, if you're addicted to a substance, it does something for you. So that's the same thing like if you say that the pornography, stimulate certain parts of your brain. If your brain registered that to be some kind of sensation, something that it likes, enjoys, or what have you, then that means you're gonna constantly want that stimulus. So with that being the case, it was with women for him, and it went too far. So it's just like an addiction, something it makes you feel some type of gratification when you have conquered this thing. And the crazy thing about all of them is the fact that regardless of what they are, serial killers, rapists, all of these things, most of these people want trophies. And that's the thing that kind of messed him up too, because it was like they was finding women panties and stuff that you keep, articles of clothing that you keeping because you want to be able to relive the fact that you did this to this one and this to that one. And instead of you getting rid of that stuff or not really doing it at all, but if you were going to do such crazy stuff, why would you have something that would tie you to each of these situations?
And then that time he was in court and he was making the people say, now step by step, tell me what you saw. Like, and he was just like, and they were just like, dude, you're getting off on this. Like, these people are telling you about the crime scene, about how bad and bloody it was, and you know, he was just like, he was a horrible human being.
I mean, but it's like, but that's the thing, is people that live amongst us, not that they deserve any sympathy, because he got what he deserved, but it's like, I don't want to come off saying like they deserve some kind of sympathy or a second chance or something, but you have to realize like the society that we live in partly is the reason for these people being crazy, because it's certain things that people come in contact with that nobody knows how an individual is going to receive that. Nobody knows. So then it's like when you have so much free reign, like the old people like to say, you're so free till you're fool. It's so much stuff that's at people's fingertips. So then when people can watch porn all the time, you can drink liquor, you can smoke weed, you can pop pills, you can do this, you can go to strip clubs, you can have all of these things. And then when you got people that have obsessive personalities, then the next thing you know, you got these old crazy folk on the loose. So that's what I'm just saying, like, we have to be mindful of the things that we feed into ourselves. Because if you watching certain stuff all the time, you're doing certain things all the time, it can easily, it becomes a habit.
Yeah, I mean, I never had a porn addiction or anything like that. I used to watch it, but it was never to the point where I had like, I know people with porn addictions. I'm not calling nobody out, you know what I'm saying? But y'all know him too. And yeah. He's probably editing this show, and you know what I'm saying?
Oh, don't do that.
Oh yeah, Beezy used to have a porn addiction, man. I mean, this nigga had a lot of fucking porn. Like I've never seen, but. And then, like, he wasn't the bad one. Like, it was a nigga named Blood. He was, like, he could sit there watching porn, eating and shit. Like, you come to his house, he watching the porn on TV. Like, it ain't like, you don't come to most people's house, they watching TV and shit, playing the game. Nah, this nigga watching porn. Like, this nigga had, like, Kurt Franklin amounts of porn. Like, nigga was on that shit.
Oh,
like,
my gosh.
I mean, them niggas, like, bruh, like, all right. Like, I ain't never seen them niggas with that much porn, bro. Like, Beezy had like a block of fucking damn hard drive, nigga, with just porn on it. 1 terabyte. It's like 1,000 gigs. 1,000 gigs of porn, bro. Yeah, that's a lot. Beezy, you know what I'm saying? But luckily, man, he done came out of that damn dark hole, man. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, I know niggas that been there. Yeah, so that's why I keep an eye on Beezy, man. I don't want him to turn into like Ted Bundy, no serial killer.
Don't do that.
I always call him Dexter Morgan, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah, like Beezy, he reminds me of, like, Dexter reminds me.
Personality?
He won't watch the show. And I tell him, like, nigga, that's you, bro. Like, you're Dexter. Like, you're Dexter, nigga. And you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Anyway.
My goodness.
So if you watch Dexter, that's Be Easy, y'all. If you ever seen Dexter, that's Be Easy. Like, that's Be Easy.
I'm done.
Got a question from the nation this week. It says, lady has been married for 18 years and her husband has been trying to be a rapper and she's tired of it. At what point do you tell your spouse to stop chasing their dream?
I mean, I say never stop chasing your dream. You just have to know how to prioritize. But if that's something that you really want to do, you ain't never got to give it up. You just got to have a day job.
What if we can't go on vacation because I got to do open mics in Atlanta and all that shit?
I mean, we'll just go with you. That'll be the vacation. I just feel like I don't know, when you with somebody, you going to always be, you always got to have some give and take. But you can tell somebody like, okay, you just got to shut this down. If this is something that you really believe that you want to do, you gifted in this area, whatever. I mean, that's like saying, oh, my research ain't working and shit. You just need to let that go and do something else.
Your research pay the bills. This rapping ain't paying the bill.
Well, like I said, you need to have a day job. Shit, you can do that at night. If you really believe in yourself, you can go to work a regular job and you can come home and you can get in the garage in your little studio or whatever.
What if I just got like a little part-time job? Like,
you have to have a real job.
But I'm trying to be a rapper. I'm dedicating all my time to being a rapper. Like, I really, like, I want
to be slinging some damn dope out of here so that you can rap and keep these lights on. I'm going to need you to do something.
But I'm chasing my dream, though.
You can chase it. I'm just saying. I mean, I just feel
can't
like
help
you got
out this month. I had to pay some money for.
So then
for
that
this
means that
video.
you gonna realize that you don't have no wife. That's what this is gonna be.
Oh, okay. See, now we're talking the real. See, that first you was talking all.
I mean, I'm saying like you was stand by somebody and support them.
No,
I don't see why you don't think.
What depth? I'm talking about what depth of how much of me chasing my dream would you let me do if I wanted to be a rapper, to the point where I'm devoting 100% of my time to my musical career. That means
I mean, but you got time. You can have some damn. You get you a job at a warehouse somewhere. You can have some damn beat headphones on. You can be working on that music in your head, writing down some shit, and still unloading on people's trucks. You better do something. Fuck that shit. People got to eat. You around here jacking off at the job and everything else. Who gonna do all that for 18 years? 18 years you ain't had shit. You wouldn't have made it 18 years.
I gotta go to the studio today. I can't go to work. Man, boss man told me if I miss another day, man, I can't come, and I gotta go to the studio today. Like
I said, it better be after 5 o'clock.
I gotta be there, man. I gotta be there in the studio.
Okay, well, live in the motherfucker.
So that's see what I'm saying. So you're not gonna let me chase my dream so much.
I'm gonna let you chase your dream. Go and chase it. Just keep right on. That shit'll keep you out this door. Keep on. Go ahead. Chase that motherfucker. So no, I mean, you got to be responsible. I mean, everybody got to have balance. You got to prioritize. You got to know what you're doing. So if for 18 years that shit ain't come to fruition, it ain't you. That ain't for you. You got to let that shit go. And like I said, in your mind, you want to keep on going, but that could be a part-time thing. That could be your dream.
Yeah, you can have a hobby.
That could be your part. Yeah, but
it
ain't you're not finna tell me that we finna not eat because you over here call yourself rapping. And after 18 years, you irrelevant. Shit, you ain't in with the times.
Yeah, like
what you rapping on?
Unless you started rapping when you was 10, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Otherwise,
and you 28 now. You 28 now, but if you past 30 and you trying to get on as a rapper, my nigga, give it up. Like that's just I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like if you over 30 and you trying to get on as a rapper, it's not gonna happen, my nigga. It's like not. You just stay independent, do it, hustle off your little Instagram and shit, but you're not gonna get no major deal, and you know it's hard. Like that's a crowded job market, and I just feel for the 30 plus niggas that's still chasing their rap dreams, man. You know, I can make that a keep it 100, but I'm just gonna leave it in the question for a nation. Man.
Yeah, leave it there. Leave it there.
Y'all niggas I ain't saying don't chase your dreams, but you gotta be realistic someday.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? You gotta know when to hang it up. And
I mean, you can be like the niggas who play in their own
little
band or whatever.
You can just make you and your friends can make music for yourselves and play it for when y'all just for yourself. You riding around and you know you ain't.
Shit, you can open at some local shows.
Yeah, you can buy the equipment. Radio people you can have a hobby. Niggas got hobby. It's nothing wrong with having a hobby. You still gotta go to work. You know what I'm saying? You make music on the weekends on your day off. When you get off work, hey man, let me meet up at the crib and lay some damn tracks, man. You know, like you ain't gotta. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay with having a hobby. You ain't gotta make it a career.
No,
that's all we saying.
I mean, as long as you draw breath, you got to pay bills. Yeah. So you ain't got time to be around here playing around talking about something what you dreaming about doing.
Yeah.
Shit, them raps ain't doing nothing else for you. Then hell, you better let that ride. So yeah, started out helping you with your dreams, and then it falls apart when you're trying to really be doing too much.
Exactly. Keep 100. You gotta keep 100.
Yeah, I gotta keep it 100. Your favorite grocery store is no longer mine.
100.
Uh-oh.
Now,
watch your mouth.
Oh no,
Hold up. Watch your mouth.
Shit. It wasn't a pleasure today. I had to bag my own motherfucking grocery. Mm-hmm. Why? Because for one, I come up in there, y'all worse than Walmart. But one line was open. Mm-hmm. Then I asked the lady, I said, well, are y'all gonna open up any more line? I mean, because like I see people turning off lights. It's like what? That was like 9 o'clock this morning. Mm-hmm. I say, okay, well, I'm opening up on aisle 5. Meet you at aisle 5. Now, this heifer did this shit on purpose. Mm. It wasn't a damn thing wrong with that register tape. Mm. But because I called for somebody to get you over here to your register, you want to move slow. So this heifer, you gonna go and you looking for the register tape. You digging all underneath stuff. So you slow-mo this morning. Mm-hmm. You finally get the register tape. You set it in there. Then you get the ringing my stuff up. Oh, is this yours? Heifer, you see that, yes, this shit is mine. All of it. Just bring it on up. I tell you to put my shit in paper. What you grab? Plastic. I said, you know what? Just grab. I just went ahead and get my own stuff. Mm-hmm. Just bagged it on up. And then the person who behind me, some old white lady, you gonna move up here, bitches, you paying for my food? Mm. So if you ain't paying, you need to be behind my stuff. I'm standing right here, because I done moved to the front and started bagging my own shit. You done move up. So I'm looking at her, so you gonna give her $40? Mm. So then I just went on and got my stuff. You gonna hand me my change? I didn't even say nothing. I couldn't even say thank you. It just was like, are you serious? With all the commercials y'all got? So no, shopping ain't a pleasure. I ain't fucking with Publix. So that's my keep it 100.
Well,
get y'all shit together over there.
Well, as everyone knows, Publix fucks with the FROCAST, and
they don't.
Publix where shopping is a pleasure, and so this was just part of you getting hazed because you talk shit about Publix, and then what happened? You have bad. As soon as you talk shit about Publix on the FROCAST, bad shit start happening to you at Publix.
They ain't gotta worry about it.
You know what I'm saying?
They do not have to worry about it.
You just get punished.
I'm not
just
getting
repent.
punished. I'm not.
Say you sorry right now. Say you sorry.
I'm not.
And everything will be better.
They ain't got to worry about it because the next time somebody do something wrong in there, I'm going to cut up real good.
Apologize to Publix. Show me that you can apologize to somebody.
I cannot.
Come on.
I'm not
apologize
wrong.
to Publix.
So whoever was the cashier at aisle number, register number 5, she owes me an apology. That's who owed an apology because that helper was having much attitude. Rude. No, I wasn't. I said, excuse me, are you all planning to open up another register? Because there's only one register open. And I'm just saying, like, the line was long as hell at 9 o'clock in the morning. Motherfuckers going to work. People picking up subs for their lunch. How you got me over here waiting on you to do what? What am I waiting for? I'm going to give you my money. I had to bag my fucking groceries. All that. So, no, it ain't no pleasure. It ain't no pleasure when I got to give you my money and solicit somebody to check me the fuck out of here. You ain't got no self-checkout. So, therefore, you ought to have at least 2 people running the register at 9 o'clock in the morning? For real? I'm supposed to wait because what?
Why didn't you get plastic?
Because I asked for paper.
But why didn't you get plastic, though?
What do you mean, why? Why do I like to get paper?
Yes.
Because I happen to be from a city where there's a paper mill. And to keep those people employed, you got to be getting paper from somewhere. So, that's another thing that they always say, get paper. Because plastic don't come from my city. So, we need to keep the people employed, so therefore, I typically ask, for paper.
Interesting. See, I always wondered because I was like, we need plastic for the dog.
Yeah, we got enough of that shit in here too.
You think so?
Walmart don't give us no options, so.
Oh, you just take them from Walmart, you know that.
That too.
You
but
can just
I'm
take
just
a whole.
saying,
That's why they don't be putting a lot out there. Cause niggas like LPH should go in there and take like a big ass, thick ass.
I ain't mad at them.
That shit funny as hell.
Walmart got to give something.
I said they can do that shit one day. I said, what the fuck, man? He's like, oh, they free, nigga. Like,
shoot, Walmart ain't giving us nothing. Shit, I got to work there too. I got to come over there and bag my own groceries. So hell,
you talking about keeping niggas in jobs? You need to go through the line. Don't go to self checkout.
Well, if they had
that's putting niggas out of work.
I don't give a fuck because they ain't got enough of them in there.
That's the whole point, because y'all like them self-checkouts.
Yeah, but no, we don't like them. We like to get the fuck out of the store. Yeah. So therefore, if you ain't got nobody in here, if I got to ring my own stuff up, then hell, that's what I'm going to do. Shoot, I get a discount when I ring myself up anyway.
Oh, don't stop it. Anyway, let me move on.
Yeah.
I might keep it 100, man. Dads, man. I'm going to talk about dads, man. Dads, man.
100.
Y'all always get the short end of the stick, bruh. Like, nobody cares about dads.
That's
bruh.
A lie. I care about mine.
Dads are looked at as, you know what I'm saying, warriors, strong walls, just like big tough trees, big tough guys. And once that big tough guy go down, man, you notice how, you know, they still expect you to be that big tough guy, but you can't be that big tough guy that you are. And you know what I'm saying? And so it's kind of depressing.
Sound like somebody with a broke foot talking about some
kind of
nonsense.
Depressing, you know what I'm saying? You know, how the way they treat you, you know what I'm saying?
Your daughter sure love you, because that one there break a neck for you every day.
Hey, man, I'm not talking about everybody. I ain't talking about nobody in particular, man. This ain't got nothing to do with you.
You sound really emotional right
just dads. Like, they always get hoes, like, all the time. Okay. Christmas time, and they get hoes.
That's a lie.
You know what I'm saying? You know, the best time, usually their birthday and, you know, stuff like that. But other than that, man, you know, like Christmas, dads go all out for everybody. You know, well, at least they, you know, however they do it. But then, you know, they mess around and get, like, underwear and socks. And
it's what you need, because shit, you ain't buying none all year long. Your shit all fucked up, all kind of stuff going on. You need that shit. You need them socks and drawers.
Oh, man. But, yeah, man, just hey, man, if you got a dad out there, man, show him some love today, man. Call him up, show him some love, man. Tell your dad what's up, man. God damn, that's all I'm saying.
That's all he's saying, I guess.
Yes.
That's some bullshit.
Winners, losers. You got any winners, losers?
Oh, yeah, I got a winner today. My winner today has to be the students and the teachers and staff whatever you want to call them in the Atlanta public school system.
Winner.
Because they had inclement weather / snow day / ice storm day, and I needed one of them today. I could have stayed my ass home. But yeah, they definitely winners because the kids are having a good time. They ain't had to go to school.
They have to go to school today?
No, they didn't have to go to school today.
Nothing happened.
Not really. I mean,
ain't nothing happened. Wow, that's interesting.
And it's lovely because, like, just to get one of them days where you done worked all day. Like, I would have came home yesterday and they would have told us, "Oh, we didn't have to go to work today." Oh, that would have been amazing.
But they say kids today don't get that joy that we got when we were younger. Because, we used to have to be up watching the TV.
Oh, yeah. You stay up all night long and it comes out and I counted.
You see that yet?
Everybody staying up all night long now.
And they say anything yet? They say that you be sitting there rolling or you see the thing in the morning, boy. You be like, yes.
Oh, no school.
Yes, sir. So these kids, they see it on the internet.
They say no school.
Yeah.
We can play Fortnite.
It's not the same. You know what I'm saying? So, my winners, man. This hospital, not the hospital's my winner, but the person who this happened to is my winner.
Winner.
Lady said she killed somebody that I didn't even know. Hospital let woman pull a plug on the wrong man. So basically, it was 2 men in the hospital, one named Frederick Williams and one named Freddie Clarence Williams. You know what I'm saying? Freddie Clarence Williams was a man she didn't know, but her husband was Frederick Williams. So during this whole time, she was by the bed of Mr. Freddie Williams. She never denied. She was like, something used to look right, but she thought it was maybe the swelling from, his accident or whatever. But she didn't think it looked like her husband. But, she was like, maybe he just swelled up. So finally, what I'm saying, things were going wrong. And so they were just like, hey, what you want to do? You the wife. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't know.
She took him off. He was brain dead. So she pulled the plug on him.
I mean, my thing is this. When you are talking about ending somebody's life in any kind of way, you have to know you dealing with the right somebody. There's no way in the world we can make them type of mistakes. Like, everybody losing their job. Like, everybody. The whole staff is shut the fuck down. Like, there's no way in the world you're going to tell me that somebody can come into a hospital and you didn't want to make sure that this was the lady husband for real?
Okay, correction. It was the lady's brother, and she was his
caregiver.
She was a person that was in next to kin or
and
whatever.
His estate and all
yeah,
that.
whoever the
who
person.
They had the record,
who was the person in contact with him? It was her brother. She thought it was her brother. He was apparently in jail for an overdose of heroin and some bullshit like that, and severe brain damage. So that's who she thought it was. It was her brother. But it turns out it wasn't her brother. It was another nigga. And her brother was actually in jail. You know what I'm saying?
So how the fuck they call her? So that means her person wasn't there, period.
Just the name, her person wasn't there, period. So I guess.
So where was this man, people?
That's the thing. You know what I'm saying?
And he talk about, I halfway read the damn articles. Do you have all the right information? Because that's something sound a little sketchy.
Okay, I can read the article too.
I don't want you to read it to me. I want you to read it to yourself and tell me what you got.
She said she was told her brother was dying, so Cheryl Powell hurried to the St. Barnabas Hospital in the Bronx. And prognosis was bad. Like I said, her brother was in the hospital for apparent drug overdose. She sat by his bedside looking at the 40-year-old man on life support. Soon she called his family in Virginia, his 2 teenage daughters, and told them they needed to drive up here, say their goodbyes. They came up there, and you know what I'm saying.
So all these motherfuckers said goodbye, and ain't nobody knows that wasn't their man, that wasn't their daddy, that wasn't their brother, that wasn't their what? These niggas is retarded. All them must be snorting dope. How you finna tell me I know this my daddy, and I ain't nobody question the fact that this man is not their daddy?
And they said the hospital had mixed up the 2 men with similar names, and so not discovered until the city medical examiner office performed the autopsy.
And said that man ain't had no drugs in the system. See? Don't get sick, people. Don't get sick, don't do dope. Because there ain't no way in the world you can tell me you gonna pull a plug on somebody who could have probably been saved.
Damn.
And had she not answered her doggone phone so fast, she wouldn't have been to the hospital and they wouldn't have been able to do nothing with her. They would have had to see the one who actually came to, and the other one might have died on his own. So
she said she received a call from the hospital about the man she was told was her brother. Frederick Williams had been a patient there before, and according to the lawsuit, hospital records still had Powell listed as an emergency contact. He was transferred to hospice unit 2 days later when the family came to say their goodbyes. Wow.
And so this man died, and she got to live with the fact that she done pull a plug on somebody.
So they were planning a funeral when the medical examiner office called. This man was a different Fred Williams. Freddie, he was called. It was not her brother, dog.
That's sad.
Wow. Anyway, so the woman, so whoever in this lawsuit is my winner because somebody about to get paid.
Oh yeah, everybody get paid big
the family
time.
Of the, I don't know, somebody about to get paid in this situation.
They about to get paid.
So figure out who that winner is in that situation. You be my guess. I can't name them. Losers, you got any losers?
Yeah, my loser has to be the people or person or people who decided that they were going to assault Jussie Smollett.
Mm-hmm. Loser.
I mean, I know.
Lion.
Yeah, he is on. Yeah, his TV name from Empire. I didn't realize that he was a Jew, but he's a black Jewish gay guy. Say that fast 3 times, but nonetheless, my thing is
black Jewish gay guy.
The gay guy part. I guess that probably was what I was messing up on. But nonetheless, it's 2019. We know that all types of people exist. I'm need people.
You didn't tell the part that he was attacked by dudes in ski masks screaming MAGA, and they ran up on him and said, "Ain't you that faggot empire nigger?" Or something like that. And I mean, go ahead and finish telling your story because you know I got my theory. But go ahead.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I don't agree with anybody fighting, beating up, assaulting anybody. Simply, I mean, like, if you don't have no personal, I mean, I don't think you should be doing it, period. But if you're going to do it, have a reason not to like me. Don't beat me because you think I'm somebody off of TV, or you think that I'm a certain type of way, or I'm black, or whatever, gay, or whatever the situation is. It's just not acceptable. Like, we should be tolerant. The same way we like we not necessarily say like, but we live in the world where all kind of people say all kind of things, do all kind of things. So you mad at this man because he's on a TV show and he's gay and he's black and he's Jewish. Maybe they didn't even know he was Jewish. But for so many reasons, this is just ridiculous. So what do you think? Like, I mean, I think that, like, you don't think they was wrong? They are losers because you done took the time to go and beat up on somebody to do what?
I mean, you
know,
know,
to a point of you doing what?
My hot take is this shit sounds
staged.
I'm just saying, it sounds a little too wild to me, bro. This shit sounds like some shit that'll be on the show. Like, this sounds like an episode of Empire.
I cannot.
I was just like, damn. You got Lee Daniels out here doing shit like, putting videos out. They got pictures of him in the hospital bed looking a little swollen. I said, man. So they screamed MAGA. They sent you a letter. I mean, this shit was crazy. They sent a fucking, bro, this shit is nuts. It was cold as hell in Chicago that night. So these niggas attacked you at 2 a.m, like on cold night. Like they poured Clorox on you, put a noose around your neck. Like what? Like it's
too wild.
This shit is outrageous. I ain't saying this shit didn't happen. I'm just saying this shit outrageous. So I'm just, I mean,
I don't know who the loser is if that's if it's a fake news.
I'm just saying it might be one of them little plant stories to push your agenda along. Somebody, I'm just saying, but that's just King Germ talking. This is not the thoughts of the FROCAST. This is just my thoughts. So, take it as you will. Direct that heat at me, not at us. You know what I mean? But that's just my thing. I feel like it just sounds too outrageous, bro. Like, wow. But yeah, anyway. My loser is this guy.
From your city.
It's not from my city. This man, he was arrested he put his face in buttocks of 3 women in public, Kernersville police say.
Loser.
Incidents occurred on South Main Street. So while authorities were booking a Kernersville man for 2 sexual battery charges on Friday, a 3rd victim called Kernersville police to report yet another case. Stephen Ryan Shuford was charged Friday with 3 counts of sexual battery and 3 counts of assault on a female after he allegedly thrust his face into the buttocks of 3 different women on South Main Street in Kernersville. The crimes occurred in a public place, authorities said. The crimes are all misdemeanors.
And he looked like he'll be somebody sniffing somebody's ass.
I mean, what's the point of just putting your face in somebody's ass, bro?
I mean, they could have just farted.
You get the shock of your life.
Exactly. They could have did a whole lot of something. Shoot, somebody might have been fucking and they ain't get a chance.
Wash, you know what I'm saying? It could have been a bad day. You could have been on the cycle. Like, bro.
Anything you done roll up in.
Wow, bro.
And maybe that's the part he liked. The Russian roulette.
He like to smell that day. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Boy, you been sitting down. You been sitting down a lot today, haven't you? Woo!
Had a hard-working crane.
Yes, sir.
Hard-working butt.
So, yeah, you my loser this week, dude, for just out there, just wilding out, son. And, you know, but good thing bringing some of that nice, weird news to other states, because the state of Florida, we always catching a bad rap for South Florida. Yeah, it's South Florida. Us good people in North Florida, man, we don't get involved in shit like that. It's
you don't think so?
It's some South Florida niggas. That's where all the bad, crazy news come from, man.
Ted Bundy was up here.
But that was the 80s, yeah. That was like 79, 80. You know, now, man, you know, we got to live out with the man eating faces and shit. That's South Florida. Got any shout outs this week?
Of course I do. I want to shout out Pam and the fam, the Johnson 5, and anybody representing the 912. That's Savannah, Georgia, y'all. Represent, nigga. Yeah. I know you wish that was on your birth certificate.
Nah, I'm good.
Yes, you do.
I'm good, love, enjoy.
Whatever.
I'm good.
Whatever.
Oh, man. Shout out to Be Easy, GQ Blue, All Right, Short T. Ruler myself, Peppy J from Be More, RT3, Light Skin Kanye, Rick James Bitch, Papa Dash, Daughter Dash, Gerard in Boston, Drew in DC, anybody over that site that fuck with us. Shout out to any of the new listeners, man. I seen it. People showing us love. So who was that? It was somebody posted up. Check out the FROCAST. Better Quetta. Shout out to Better Quetta. Appreciate the love. Anybody else? Oh, Black Pod Squad. Shout out to them. Shout out to 12 Cow Podcast. I was listening to one of his older podcasts today, and he was telling a story about him doing dumb shit as a kid. And it made me like, damn, bro, I thought about all the dumb shit I used to do as a kid. But he was telling a story about him picking up a gun, playing with the gun. They ain't know it was one in the chamber. So he said he barely touched the trigger and had a hairpin trigger on it. So he touched him up and the gun went off in the house. And I'm telling you, man, that whole story. And then, so their story was, so people wake up, they hear a gun go off, they come down, what happened? He was like, we were just sitting here and the gun went off. And they were like, so y'all were just sitting here and the gun went off. Yeah, so the gun in the bag. And it just went off. Ain't no hole in the bag.
And so your people know you're lying.
But that's your story. That's what you
got to stick with it.
So shout out to the 12 Cow Podcast, man. Shout out to the Back Talk Podcast, Massa Ray, K4, C Rich. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Brandon over at the Brittany... It's the Brittany. I gotta get it right.
Yeah, get it right.
I gotta get it right.
Don't
the Brittany Mac
drugs.
Podcast. Shout out to Brandon, the Brittany Mac Podcast. And shout out anybody else that want to try to get down with us, man. Just let us know, man. We allow you to use the hashtag, man, but you gotta be nice, bruh. Gotta be consistent, and you know what I'm saying. You can't just be a Johnny come overnight. We would like, just be established, man. That's all we asking, man. And yeah. And anybody fuck with us, long way, short way, no way at all, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Ah, man. Yeah. Anybody shout out to anybody in Chicago that's freezing. It's cold as fuck up there. They say tomorrow, which will be Wednesday, but it'll be Friday, so y'all already been through it. The high is supposed to be -8. That's the high tomorrow.
That mean ain't nobody got no business outside.
That is at that point you can throw hot water in the air and it just freeze instantly. Like, I like to see that, you know what I'm saying? Go outside and just like oh shit.
Shit, it might sound like it might be still in the pot.
You take it out. You gotta be.
You gotta be quick.
Yeah, you gotta be real quick with it, man. 'Cause, man, that's horrible, man. So if you a homeless person, you listen to the FROCAST, man. I salute you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the realest niggas alive. If you,
really?
Especially if you're in Chicago.
If you homeless and you got time to be worrying about podcasts, you really ain't got your priorities together.
Hey man, homeless people. There's some homeless people got tablets and all this shit. Free Wi-Fi, they just go to places with a Wi-Fi free, hang out there all day. Like you see them in McDonald's all day long. Niggas
that's why McDonald's smell funny.
Yeah, I just like too many homeless people at McDonald's. It smells.
It does. Shit. It's all types of things. I bet that man from Kernersville won't be running up in nobody rumping there.
Oh man, you better not get a surprise of your life. But yeah, man. Once again, man, this was the FROCAST episode 338, and this episode was brought to you by the good folks at Dr. Abrasive Network at drabrasive.com. That's DOCTORABRACEIVE.com. Don't forget, go over there, sign up for their newsletter, have a chance to win a $25 gift card from either Apple or Google Play. And yeah, man, another episode in the books. I'm tired. This fucking goddamn cast. Bees told me not to do a show this week, but I told them fuck that shit, man. The people, they want this shit. They gonna get it, man. You know, I'm showing up to the office. I'm able to work.
Give them the phone number.
Yeah. Oh, the phone number is always 347-201-2572. Call us, leave us a voicemail. And let's go ahead and get up out of this bitch. I'm gonna close the show up, man, because I'm tired.
Well, I'm out.
I'm out this motherfucker. It's your boy King Germ.
And it's your girl Queen Germ.
And we up out this bitch, man. Peace.
He's ain't nobody's sidekick.
Actually, you are.
Not.
Your name is Queen Germ.
Not.
My name is King Germ.
And I let you think that.
Okay. Bye, y'all.
For the record.
This is the end of the show. Feel free to visit nappyafro.com for more information. Or not. It's your loss.
nappyafro.com